Okay, once you have an account, then you can start ordering documents. So let's take a look at that. This will apply if it's a realtor account, a notary account, or a lawyer's account. It all works the same way. Your dashboard, when the first time you log in, won't display a lot of information, but you will have pending orders listed on the homepage here, completed orders under the completed orders tabs, and over on the left here, you can expand activity, which includes pending orders, completed orders, and any unpaid orders, which are orders that are created and payment haven't been made. No orders are sent to the property management company until payment's made. So some will choose to save an order for later payment or just delete them. So to request documents, click on request documents. You're going to be prompted to search for the strata. You can search by strata plan, you can search by address, or you can search by the development name. And there's multiple civic addresses for some properties, and it will search all the civic addresses available, but it has nothing to do with the actual Form B itself. The civic address is just used for search purposes. So if it's not listing the address that you think it should be listing, it's just being used for search purposes anyway. So we're going to use the legal lot description and other information to generate the Form B. So once the information loads, it gives you a map, shows you where the property is, just so you can verify that. And some choices over here: add documents, add a Form B, add a Form F, or add a Eli report. If you don't know what to do next, you can click on what do I do next, and it'll just explain what the steps are required to order a Form B or a Form F. First thing I would do is just add documents. You can go through the available documents for this property. You can open up the subfolder and choose entire folders, or you can choose just individual documents if you just need select documents, or the entire folder, like I said. Minutes of meetings, you can do the same, get the last 2 years of minutes of meetings, bylaws, insurance, and so on. Depreciation reports are up here. When you order a Form B, that is automatically added to your order. So you don't have to check it here, but you can if you want. When you click close, it's going to give you a running total of the documents you're purchasing. And then from there, you can decide if you want to add a Form B or a Form F. So typically realtors don't need Form Fs, but as a notary or lawyer, you probably don't need a Form B. So just choose one or the other and you fill out the information that's requested. In this case, add a Form B. Some properties, you can choose the strata lot number, the strata unit number. It'll fill out the rest of the information for you, the PID number, legal lot description. If not, you have to put in the information that's required here with the little asterisk. Strata lot number, unit number, name of seller, phone number, PID number, legal lot description, that type of thing. So it's going to put in some test data on this one. You can add a note. This appears on the order to the strata manager, and if there's any special instructions that you want them to know about this. If you don't have a completion date, you can leave that blank, or you can pick a date in the future. It's the same with the adjustment date. Just pick a date in the future if you don't have a sale pending, and sometimes properties aren't even listed at this point. So click submit once you have this information in here. And once you do click submit for the Form B, I can take a look at the documents again, and I can see the depreciation report is added, and I can't remove it. You can't uncheck it unless you remove the Form B from the order. So from here, we can add a rush. Every property management company sets their own rush fees. The default delivery time is 5 business days, which doesn't include holidays or weekends. So it can extend over a long weekend an extra day. You can add a rush. It'll recalculate the new due date for you. So if I just add a 72-hour rush, this goes to Tuesday, October 1st. If I add a 48 hours, that's Friday. It goes from Friday to Tuesday because Monday is a holiday. And a 24-hour rush would get that for me at this time tomorrow. Now, you can add a rush after the order has been submitted, and it'll calculate that rush based on when the rush is ordered. So if you add a 24-hour rush tomorrow, it'll be 24 hours from the time you added the rush. So add a rush if you like. You can invite others to receive these documents. You drop in their email address. They'll receive a formatted email invitation with a link. They just verify their email, and they can download the documents that you've purchased here, and they'll be notified when a Form B is completed, and they can get that as well. You can't share the link or the email. So if you want to send this to multiple people, you can just add multiples over here with the green button and submit an email for each one of those. You can invite others after the order has been submitted as well. Add a free Eli report. I recommend that. The Eli report is a $40 value. It takes all the Strata documents that you purchase and may add a few more that you have to make, add to get a good report if it's required. And all you have to do is cover the cost of those documents. So this report is usually available in 30 minutes to an hour. And if you want to view a sample report, you can just click on View Sample Report and you'll see everything you need to know about the Eli report. It's great value. It's $40. It's free on StrataPress, and you can just add that to your order. So once you have everything here, you are satisfied with your order and the due date, and don't want to make any changes, click on Submit Order. One last prompt will ask you, of course, if everything's correct and you have everything you need. There's also an option here to get email alerts when new documents are uploaded to this property for the next 60 days. So if new minutes of meetings, financials, bylaws and rules, or depreciation report is uploaded, you'll get an email notification about that. And then just click continue and you'll be brought to this page for payment. Put in your payment information here. You can put in a promo code if you were provided one. There's reference ID file number if you're a lawyer or notary and want a reference number or customer name for this order. That'll be printed out on your payment or your order details. And then you just put in your payment details here and you can download the documents. So I made the payment and now I'm taken to the download page. And here, of course, you can turn off your alerts. If you don't want to get new document alerts, you can download all files as zip. That's all the files here that are listed that you purchased. And doesn't include the Form B, of course, because that's the only one that requires it actually has to be made. So all the other documents you can download right after payment is made. Send documents to others. You can do that here as well if you forgot somebody. Your order details, if you want to add a rush to this order, even after it's been submitted, you can add a rush to that and it'll calculate the new date for you, the new due date. And once you submit that, you make a payment for that amount and plus tax, and your order will be rescheduled for you. Property details are under the property details tab. And if you look over here on the dashboard, now I'll find a pending order and the details are on here. If I click on this, I can view the order details. So once this order is ready, once the Form B is ready, an email notification will go out and it'll bring you back to this page where you can download all the documents. And that's how easy it is to order documents on StrataPress.